So you've got your business, you've made your logo, you've created your new business account or whatever it is, and you've decided to launch your outbound campaign. You've started sending cold outreach, or maybe you've been making YouTube videos like I've been telling you to do. Maybe you're getting some inbound leads for once, which is great, but you are making one very big mistake that I see a lot of guys making, and that is not tracking your data. It's super important, boys, that you are tracking your data. It's a little bit annoying. In fact, I take that back. It's very fucking annoying. Someone that does this, I track everything that goes on with the business. I track it, because only by tracking your data will you know what's working well and what you need to improve on. Because guess what, boys? The data does not lie. If I launch a new outbound campaign, let's say I create a new offer, I launch a new outbound campaign, I get my appointment setters to send X amount of messages per day, use this opening message and this script. I could really love the new idea. I could really like it. I could think it's a genius idea. And this has happened before, by the way. I'm speaking from experience. This could happen, and I'm in love with this new idea. I think it's genius, but it just doesn't perform well. I'm like, it must be the target audience. Try a different target audience. Blah, 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 blah. I could be really attached to that message, but if I've got the data there that tells me that this script is shit, this outbound campaign is shit, then I can't be delusional about it. The numbers don't lie. I've got all of the data there to see this did not work. And if I keep doing that with different campaigns, different messages, different scripts, I've got all of the numbers there to see which one works best, which one doesn't work so well. Tracking your data is super important with all areas of your business. How you prefer to track things, that's completely on you. But I just prefer to keep it simple and use Google Sheets. That's what I use. I've spoke about this before, like the CRM that I use. Again, I spoke about this in a past video where you can actually get access to the one that I use for free by you just click the link below, join the Discord server, and you literally get access to this for free. I am someone that has paid hundreds of pounds a month on different CRM systems. I tried a bunch of different shit, and just to cancel them all and just use Google Sheets, because Google Sheets is everything that I need. It's nice and fast, nice and easy, can get the whole team access on there, super straightforward, and I can customize it however I want. So I like to use Google Sheets. And in terms of the data that you should be tracking everything, literally everything. Here's some screenshots from like my CRM. You can see these are calls that I've booked recently. You can see that I'm not going to do this now, but I can count how many calls have we had, what percentage of those are no-show. I can calculate my closing rate. So these are two very important statistics to have, because if you're getting a lot of no-shows, maybe you need to warm up people more before booking them on a call. Maybe something's wrong with your profile. Maybe something's wrong with the introduction video that you send them before the call. So tracking your no-show rate is important, because again, this data is going to tell you things that you need to improve on. The data doesn't lie. You can track your closing rate. If your closing rate is shit, then you've got a terrible offer and maybe a terrible closer as well. I can see here, I don't know the exact percentage from looking at this, but it's a pretty fucking good closing rate. It's a very good closing rate. I know my closing rate is incredible because one, we have such an incredible offer. Even a shit salesman can sell an incredible offer. And of course, we've got a great closer because I am the closer and I've been in sales for 4 years. I'm a G at closing. I've got all the percentages there so that I know everything is going great. I can see, okay, Chris is booking a lot of calls. Awesome, that's working well. I'm booking a couple of calls every now and again when someone occasionally messages me on my other Instagram account. Yeah, so I can see the numbers there. I can see the closing rate's good. The no-show rate is not the best. This might be something that we need to work on. It's pretty average, but can always be improved, right? Yeah, that's how I use data in order to optimize things. Let's go on to a different sheet. So you can see these are all outreach messages or inbound leads. So I've got different pages for different things like B2B outbound, Marcel, Chris, Temi, different accounts. Got a few different pages for different things, and you can see here that I'm tracking everything. Easy to contact all of the leads. Here's the link. If we need to do a follow-up, like you can see that there's a follow-up due today, 31st of August, so that means we need to do a follow-up today. It'll go green to remind me I need to message this person on this day. Easy links, just so that as soon as I can see that, okay, I need to message this person, I'll click the link, go on, message him. And then here's the important bit. You can see, yes, these are closed because I'm closing like a bad man recently. But you can see if this CRM, let's pretend that there wasn't a load of closes here. Let's say it just said VSL, 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 VSL. That would show me that the VSL is not converting. That would show me that I need to improve the VSL because everyone that's watching this VSL are not getting booked calls. If it says a bunch of booked calls but no closes, well, that shows me that the closing rate's shit. If it's just a bunch of leads and we're not even getting to the VSL point of things, then that means the response rate's going to be terrible. And the VSL, the response rate's terrible and the script is terrible, so we need to change that. Use your data in order to identify weak points in the business so that you can optimize things. Let me just show you what I'm on for the month. Let me show you what I'm on for the week, so far with the business. So you can see in the last 7 days, I've done 5.2K. You can see here the percentage increase. Previous period, I was on 2.7K. Also, by the way, this is a lot different in dollars. Like, this is a lot more in dollars, maybe like $7,000 or something like that. And you can see I'm up like a very significant amount from the last week. And the main difference that we did here is we changed the scripts. We changed the scripts and we just optimized very small things. We optimized the outbound campaign. It's as simple as that. I had the data was doing okay, it was average, but we identified some weak areas of the business and decided to slightly improve them. Small percentage increases that over time and compounded together, all of these small little tweaks added together, resulted in a very big change in the business. And this is why you need to be tracking everything. I know it's annoying. I know it's annoying to track all of these things and update the spreadsheet every 2 minutes, whether it's the appointment setter, the closer, or you that's doing this. But it really is important. Analytics regarding ads, website conversions, the lot. I talk about outbound campaigns because that is the main thing for my business, outbound campaigns. But whatever your preferred method of client acquisition is, or whatever it is, you need to be tracking all of your data. And this is something that I get all of my paid clients to do. By the way, for anyone wondering or anyone that's going to message me after this video, we are currently not accepting any more clients for the B2B offer. If you are a business owner and you are looking to scale your business right now, we are at maximum capacity. But if you follow me on Instagram, you'll be the first people to hear when I open up some more slots, which will probably be in maybe 3 or 4 weeks, just to get that out of the way. But one thing that I take through with my paid clients is once we've got an appointment set up in their business, once we've helped them with their offer, once that we've helped them with their VSL, etc., we'll launch an outbound campaign. And when first launching an outbound campaign, the first maybe 1 week, 2 weeks is a trial period. And the purpose of a trial period is to test what works best for your specific offer and your specific target audience. Because when doing outreach, when running an outreach campaign, every business is different. Every target audience responds to different things, and every offer is different. So we've got to set up a script and a opening message that perfectly fits your target audience and your offer. So what we'll do is we'll typically send maybe about 100 messages, 7 different variations of messages, and we'll send 100 of each. So let's say the first 100 gets 7 replies, the second 100 gets 20 replies, the third 100 gets 42 replies, the fourth 100 gets 15 replies, and the fifth 100 gets 32 replies. Okay, so forget 7 for now, we're going to go with 5 because I can't bother. So we've sent all of these different messages, and because we've been tracking everything using the CRM system, now we've got a very clear representation of what works and what doesn't work. So then what we'll do is we'll scrap this one off, scrap this one off, scrap this one off, and then we'll have a look at what works best out of these two. And now maybe we'll make a little hybrid message, try and combine aspects of the 2 messages and make a new message. Okay, maybe this one gets 43 replies. Okay, boom. So out of that, we've already now identified what the best strategy is for doing outreach. We've got a really good response rate. And then what we'll do from there is, now that we've got a basic idea of what works, we're going to start getting more replies. We're going to get all of the different appointment setters using this message. And that is going to lead to a lot of booked calls because we've got a really good response rate. We'll take that one step further usually, and we'll break this down into little variations of this message. And maybe we'll go from 43 replies to 44, and then we'll make another variation and get that to 45. We'll just keep increasing things by small percentages. But this was only possible because we tested all of the things in the beginning. Yes, the first weeks it's a little bit annoying. Tracking every message that you send, tracking every reply, etc. It's annoying. But these small things that you're willing to do for your business is what's going to separate you from the competition in the long term. And this is what I've started to experience now in my business. $6,300 in the last 7 days. And it's all from just optimizing a few very small little things, small little tweaks in the business in order to separate ourselves from the competition. Tracking your data is extremely valuable. It's the boring stuff, it's the stuff that you don't see. You don't see people talk about this as well. That's what I've noticed a lot, and that's what I'm trying to do with my content nowadays, is I'm trying to show you the boring stuff, the small things that you need to do in your business that these guys don't tell you about, because everyone on YouTube nowadays is just trying to sell you the fucking dream. When running a business, it's all about just... Running a business is not this sexy lifestyle. Yes, it's great being able to afford premium cigars and go on holiday when you want, but there is a lot of boring things that you need to do on the back end of your business to make sure it's running properly. The beginners that get into social media marketing just completely fuck this part off. They don't even think about this part. Iman Gadzi, I've never seen him make a video about CRM, but this is the stuff that you need to know if you actually want to get ahead of your competition, boys. Hope this helps. Make sure to track your data. Again, no more slots, no Calendly link underneath this video because we're not accepting new clients at the moment. But follow me on Instagram if you know that you'll be the first people to know whenever there's any new business opportunities to work with us, or if we're ever hiring. And also join the Discord server as well, because I'm posting a bunch of free content on there, free resources, including the CRM, which you can leverage to hopefully scale to your first $20,000 a month. Hope this helped, boys. Keep grinding.